Howdy and welcome to the Mighty Mo Chuck channel. I's a Chuck. I is. So Donald Trump has finally spoken out. He tweeted about the internet censorship that's been taking place. He has finally responded to it. Some of us are starting to get a little bit unnerved because he was being so silent on it. We're actually kind of wondering if for some reason he was part of the purge that was taking place online. But anyway, he's broke his silence and he tweeted, social media is discriminating against Republican conservative voices, speaking loudly and clearly for the Trump administration. We won't let that happen. They're closing down the opinions of many people on the right while at the same time doing nothing to others. Censorship is a very dangerous thing and absolutely impossible to police. If you're weeding out fake news, there's nothing so fake as CNN and MSNBC, and yet I do not ask that their sick behavior be removed. I get used to it and watch with a grain of salt, or I don't watch at all. Too many voices are being destroyed, some good and some bad, and that cannot be allowed to happen. Who is making the choices? Because I can already tell you that too many mistakes are being made. Let everybody participate, good and bad, and we will all just have to figure it out. I thought that was a pretty good statement from Donald Trump. I did. Now, the question is, of course, will Google, Facebook, Twitter, Tim Cook at Apple, will they pay attention to what he is saying? Will they respect what he is saying? Will they respect the American people? Will they start showing some respect toward Donald Trump and toward the American people and start allowing free speech to again flourish on the internet? Now, speaking of free speech, and speaking of a comment that was left on that video I did regarding Jan Michael Vincent and how he's gotten older and he's kind of lost his look since he's gotten older. I'm not going to repeat the comment to me or how I commented back. But yeah, I was mean to that person. I was. Did they deserve it? Well, yeah. Do I like being mean? No. But, and I realize everybody gets those kind of messages, those comments, where the people haven't even watched 10% of the video and they really don't even know what the freak they're talking about. They're just trying, they watch like 10% of the video and then they try to come up with a comment from that 10%. They write something stupid or something smart in some cases, depending on if they're hitting the mark or not. And then they go to the next video, the next video, the next video. And they don't realize that the odds are they keep doing that, YouTube's going to mark them as a spammer. Was I really angry at him? No, I was in a bad mood, but was I really angry at him? No, everybody gets those kind of comments. It's not a big deal. But just to clarify, because so many people do cut off the video before they watch very much of it, the video on Jan Michael Vincent, the reason I did the video was because so many tabloids have started doing this thing with celebrities like Jan Michael Vincent and other celebrities as well, and suggesting that because they're not aging well, they've lost their looks, they're not looking as good as they did when they were younger, that somehow there's something nefarious going on with them. Now, Jan Michael Vincent and other celebrities, they may live a hard life of partying and what have you, and it may partly show up in their looks, but everybody gets older. It doesn't matter whether you live a clean life or a hard life. You're going to age. Some people age well, some people don't, and it really doesn't matter about the lifestyle they live. Like, they could develop some health problem that has absolutely nothing to do with their lifestyle, and still that will impact their looks. So I just think that what the tabloids was doing was wrong. So naturally, some commenter would paint me in the same brush as what the tabloid, because they only watched a small part of the video. They totally didn't get what I was trying to say. And maybe I wasn't that clear on it. Sometimes I mumble and what have you. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Much thanks for watching and listening. I do appreciate it. I do. When I don't.